Bro, we got it all figured out. Somebody, it must have been as a joke, subscribe me to the Gregory Mannarino updates, right? So he was buying Walmart today. So obviously I was shorting Walmart. I don't have to think for myself at this point anymore. We got the greatest contrary indicator of all time. So if this guy does something, so now if we get an alert, what else did we get? XLE, right? XLE, he's buying XLE today, 38, loss. But the Walmart buy, phenomenal. And he was buying Microsoft, Walmart, and XLE, all losses. So maybe this is all we need, right? We have an alert system. Bang. Nothing's better than that, but maybe we can do it. Maybe that's all we need. It's the same. I'm done kind of making these videos because it's the same trade every day. There's really not much left to say except boom. Who cares? I don't care what he does. Just do the opposite of the alerts. I'm sure I'll be all right. Yeah, I read it. And then he's going to hold his calls because they don't expire until January 2021. So what? Today, I already made enough money to win the position. It's a 1-minute multi-day VWAP reversal. He mentioned anything about buying Walmart, I'm shorting it twice as much. He gave me more incentive to short it. So that's all I need. VWAP reversals, they work every time. And that's all we need, right? So, bye. Listen, I got $100,000. Anybody wants to challenge me to a trading contest, right? Nobody ever does. You know why? Because they'll lose. We don't even have to trade. Come up with ideas. Come up with ideas. I come up with 7 good ideas every day, and 6 out of 7 work where people profit from them. I got people signing up every day because I do something that nobody else does. It's free to a point. So the guy that runs commercials before this video, send him an email, ask him about me. I offered the guy $10,000 for convince me, give me 2 weeks of your time, show me some trades, and I'll give you $10,000. The guy said no.
I knew it was a turtle.
How many times can I say these same stories? How many trades can I possibly do in a row that, yeah. Well, I found somebody else, but he failed miserably today. Again, I'm not saying that I was getting real active at the end of the day here, because usually I don't trade the afternoon because my day was done. All I was doing was milking the Walmart short. But when UVXY goes green, when UVXY goes green, confirming the sell-off, get involved. What more can I tell you? You know, again, these I'm going to try to keep these videos a little bit shorter now because I don't want to be redundant and repetitious and annoying. But it's the same day every day. Sometimes the numbers are bigger than other numbers, but really it's the same trade. It's whether or not you have the discipline enough to only take those earnings reversals, because now it's 45 in a row. So today was 2 more. Sprinkle in the one that didn't fully reverse but still was able to make money on was the IQ. So you had Walmart and Billy. You only had 5 stocks that reported earnings that we were even interested in. and two of them reversed. Walmart was probably my favorite trade of the year because everybody on CNBC was talking about how amazing the quarter was and how they can't fail. And all I'm thinking was, give me a reason to short it. Oh, VWAP break, opening range break, I'm short, 131.25 all day. You got squeezed once at 129.25. And then from that point on, once it rolled over, there was your reversal. And you had Space reverse, VTIQ reverse, DraftKings reversed, IQ, and then you had Billy. Oh, Billy. You had the Billy. If you don't know that reference, you just probably thought I went gay for a second. Oh, Billy. Billy goes green. Don't even know what Billy is. Billy, B-I-L-I. It's some Chinese stock. I don't know what they do. Don't care. Stock breaks the VWAP, breaks the multi-day VWAP, and goes green. Buy it. Once the Billy started getting strong, next thing you know, look at some Chinese stocks, and they all broke the VWAP and had a nice little pop today. Not to mention the reversals that we did was we shorted the airlines. I came in today thinking, all right, the market never goes down. Let's jump on to those stocks that were trending yesterday. I came in thinking I'm buying finance, buying weed, and buying airlines. And next thing you know, I'm shorting airlines, dumping my weed stock, and I didn't play the finance stocks. So once again, everything I thought was wrong. But again, I made money because I only do what the market tells me to do. I know nothing. But my setup is gold. So if you want to go subscribe to a guy that thinks he knows things, right there, you should dismiss it. Nobody knows shit. Nobody knows shit. If you're talking about a setup that works, then I'm interested. But if you think you know something, you know nothing. You know nothing. Because it's obviously not about economic data. It's not about economic theory. It's not about anything as far as EBITDA and earnings are concerned. No fundamentals mean anything. So if you're not a true technical analysis specialist, you know nothing. You know nothing. So whatever the reasons for the Greg Mannarino buy on Walmart, what was he basing it on? The numbers that came out today? That's a reason to sell. As soon as the market opened up, the first thing I told my guys, let's short some Walmart. But the numbers, exactly. And then I got an alert that Gregory Mannarino was buying out of the money calls for January, which gave me more incentive to want to stay short because that guy's a hack. For the imminent crash that never, ever came until a murder hornet fake virus collapse, and we've already made back 95% of it. So did it even really happen? I don't even know. Did it happen? I don't know. It's so long ago at this point. Again, you're not going to change my attitude towards the market. I hate the market. You give me a day like this today. See, now this is where you get in trouble, right? Now I'm convinced I'm right that this market has to give back, I would think, at least 10% of this last move up. So I am still waiting for the correction of the correction that was a correction of the correction, right? So the crash was the correction of the correction and the whole thing, right? Oh, I'm not reading it wrong. You know this is tongue-in-cheek, right? I really don't give a shit about what he's doing. I don't really give a fuck. I just got a Walmart. I got a Walmart update. I decided to hold my Walmart calls, which do not expire until January 2021. Was higher earlier, comma, now down slightly. I like to upside potential here. Whatever that really means. I'm not sure what that sentence means. I like to upside potential here. So all that reads to me is that he's bullish Walmart. So I took the other side of the trade. It's pretty simple. I decided to hold my Walmart calls, which do not expire until January 21st. Sounds bullish. Walmart. Today at 1:02 p.m. So at 1:02 p.m., I was like, this guy's bullish. Let's short some more. What happened at 1:02 p.m. today on Walmart? At 1:02 p.m., almost to the penny, it was rolling over. Actually rolled over at 1:38. Dave, I'll bet you $100,000 I'm smarter than you. You want? How about we just keep it small? I don't know. What do I got in my envelope? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I don't know. Maybe 21. How about $2,600? You want to have a trading contest? I'll fuck you up. Nobody will out-trade me. We don't have to put real money. I want anybody who could out-idea me at this point. Nobody's going to even out-idea me. What do I need an algorithm? I trade twice a day. And the rest of the day, I try to find ideas for everybody else. Billy and Walmart. And if there happens to be some other, my whole life savings is in shrimp right now. You guys want to buy a stock? SHRMF. Buy all you can. My whole life savings, all $40 I have to my name. I got 40 shares of the stock. It's going. Yes, somebody subscribed me to the Mannarino alert. So now I'm going to fade every alert that I get. Smart's a relative term. I'm better. I'll find more ideas than anybody else. Fiat currency. I don't know what that is. Fiat. That's a car to me. Fiat currency. I don't know. You want to talk about silver? Are you one of those silver guys? Hey, you want to know what's worth money to me? Guns. Bullets. Wait, hang on a second. Wait, silver. Ooh, yeah. Come on, baby. Oh, silver porn. You want to talk silver? Let me know when this is back to $50 an ounce. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Silver porn. Oh, yeah. I got more silver somewhere. I can't find it. Oh, yeah, right. Come on. Oh, yeah. Silver, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm a freaking piker bitch. But you want to know one thing? Anybody that subscribes to my website is completely satisfied. I have never had anybody complain in 20 years. I don't think there's anybody in this industry that has a track record like me. Never a complaint, never a refund, never any of that. It says something after 20 years, right? And the fact that people keep emailing me and texting me and calling me that want to be a part of what I'm doing. Learning about VWAP, it takes, again, six months, give it a year. You go through 4 quarters of earnings reports, you really start to find the true value of trading VWAP and VWAP reversals and multi-day VWAP and using it on multiple time frames. It is a skill, man. It is phenomenal. But I'll tell you, silver, man, I was onto something, right? Started buying at 13, 14. Shrimp. No, don't short the shrimp. Shrimp is it's a medical mushroom company who specializes in, I don't know. Yeah. Want to read about it? I just bought it. I'm not joking. Oh, Bitcoin? I'm not hip to the Bitcoin. Nah. I'd rather put my money in weapons, and I am actually, on the fence right now. Maybe you guys want to help me out if you guys are out there. Anybody have a feel for the commercial real estate market? I'm asking serious question here. I'm sitting here with a stupid amount of cash. There's no way to put it, right? I'm bearish the market because we just had this massive move. I really can't get overly excited about shoving more money into the market after what it's just done. My question is, what do you think about the virus? Are we really through? Or do you think that inevitably people will stop paying their rents and all the government programs and all the incentives? You never hear about landlords being saved, right? It's fuck the landlord. Maybe the government will pay the landlord some of the rent that's owed to them from all the people that are going to be crying poverty because they don't have a job. But the commercial real estate market, if you can't get small businesses to get back into the flow of things, then we are now again going to be on the precipice of a recession/depression. So I don't think owning anything but silver, guns, bullets, and generators. I'm buying a generator. I'm buying 2 generators, one for my house and a backup. Because I'll tell you something. It's all been fun and games, and the market's come back dramatically right now, and it's all manipulated, and the government, blah, blah, blah. And on that point right now, I want to make one more point about that. Just because, again, the bears, again, I'm one of them, but I don't give into this thesis, right? The government and the market obviously is being controlled by the government, but is it? And the bears say, well, if the government keeps printing this money, devaluating the currency, crushing the market, what's going to happen is that we're going to have such a debt problem and the devaluing of the currency that inevitably this market's going to crash, and it's not going to be able to come back because the government's not going to have enough ammunition to support it. Now, I'll take that, and I'm a bear. I hate the stock market. I think it's worthless. Don't forget that about me. Again, I'm not going to change back. Anytime I'm bullish, it's pseudo-bullish. I don't believe in any of this crap. I got Bitcoin. I got Ripple. That's the one I got a couple of $1,000 worth of that. I thought that one seemed like legit, but I don't know. I got a couple of thousand worth. I didn't want to go crazy. I don't think anything is legitimate, especially fake currency. But anyway, go back to the debt problem, right? The bears think the debt's going to get us. What if I told you that the government really didn't put $6 trillion to work in the market? They just said they were going to, right? Because the market's built on hope and faith, right? You hope, you have faith that there'll be support, right? The government and the market is built on perception, right? Sentiment, perception. So now that we know, right? It's not built on fundamentals, obviously, but we know the government's been supporting the market, or do we? So maybe the government didn't put $6 trillion to work in the market. They just said they were. But because we think they have, we then get encouraged to buy into the market. And then real money comes into the market, which then now makes the perception reality. But crypto portfolio, I will challenge you. What do you want to do, man? Any challenge you want. What's Bitcoin at right now? What do I check the thing? BT. What's the tracking symbol? Well, I don't even know what Bitcoin is at right now. What's that stock that I used to use? Coin. What is it? CoinCap.io. Bitcoin is at $9,600. Where's Ripple? Ripple's 20 cents. Whoa. What was the other one that I was in? Oh, Tron. How's my Tron working out? Tron's still above what I paid. I paid half a penny for Tron. Woo, I'm still up 100% on my Tron. So what are you saying? You're saying that I could buy Bitcoin right here at $9,600. What are you saying, actually? Do you trade it? I would rather short a Walmart and buy some puts at $1.25 and sell them here at $3.60 than anything. I got a 95% chance of success where I have no idea what Bitcoin is or does or what it's worth. But anything after Bitcoin, Ripple, and Tron, I legitimately know zip, and I don't even really know anything about those three except that this kid got them for me. I was like, here's $5,000, go do what you want with it. And I was kicking ass for a while. I had Tron at half a penny, I had Bitcoin at 8,500, and I had Ripple. I had Ripple at a quarter, and I had it at 50 cents. And next thing you know, this thing's at $2.50. I'm thinking $5. 50,000? $50,000 18 months from now? I will give you this silver coin if it is 50,000. With nothing, I need nothing from you. If Bitcoin's worth $50,000 Christmas 2021, I will send Dave Tucci not just one beautiful, freshly minted great white shark Australian coin. I will send you 2 of these. Because I'll be making money on my Bitcoin if it's at 50. But what's up with your love affair with Greg Mannarino? The guy's a hack. I mean, seriously, I don't get on people just because I feel like it. If somebody says something and they're wrong about it for a couple of days, that's one thing, right? Like the guy that was getting on me for Halliburton. He bought the Halliburton at $9.50 and went back to $8.50. Oh, sorry. He bought it at $9.50 and went back to $8, and he was all pissed off. How you feeling about that Halliburton now, home slice? But if you're consistently wrong, right? For years, every video was a doomsday title. And I'll tell you, I didn't only watch maybe 1 out of 100 videos that he put out there. But every time I watched one, it was the idea that there was a conspiracy going on in the government, blah, 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 which I'm into. That's the thing is, what he says is right, but to act on that is wrong. So if you're talking about the collapse of it all from 2011, you're wrong. 2012, wrong. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. If you're wrong for 9 years and then finally the market crashes and suddenly it comes right back anyway, he's still wrong. And he was even wrong about the one, my first alert. My first alert. No, I got actually, what did I get today? That wasn't the first alert. Oh no. Oh, he doubles his position in Costco, which I don't hate Costco. But Walmart was my favorite play today on the short side, and I got 2 alerts from Greg to buy it. That's all I'm saying. It's really that's all. That's the end of the story. It was ironic in a way. I'm not doing anything. But I tell you, get me the silver to 50 like I was promised by Greg back in the day. And I'll tell you, I'll give you one better. This stock, mRNA, will be $30 before you know it. Down 50% from here. Am I going to short it and stay short? No. But if it gaps up tomorrow and continues to roll over, I'm going to slam this thing. This is a $25 stock. Nobody has a COVID cure. Nobody has a vaccine. All these stocks are pump and dumps. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 of them. So you know what will be the ones that were legitimate companies before this will stay legitimate companies. Gilead and Abbott Labs. But your Lakes, your NVAXs, your KPTIs, your INOs, your Myrna, your NVAX, your iBio. Few of these will be at 0, and a couple will go back to where they came from. And not a fan of Trump, but you can't get on the guy for saying inevitably this virus is just going to go away, because it is. It might not go away, but we will get to the point where our bodies can fight it off. And if 0.001.5% of the people are dying from it, 0.001.5 people are dying from everything. If I fart right now, 0.0015 people might die from that tomorrow. We're going to have to get to the point where our bodies rise up from it. That's why I hate Trump, but there is such a hate for the guy in certain media outlets. They make it sound like he was the only one saying that this virus is not going to be a big deal. Everybody said that at one point. Everybody said that. Oh, here comes another SARS. Oh, it's another N1X1. Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's Ebola. Who gives a shit? But when he starts to lie about the simple stuff, that's what makes me sick about him. Like, just shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Stop talking. You weren't kidding about the Lysol. I know, it's all a reality show to him. But, there was a Trump rally. These people were yelling and screaming about opening up the whole thing. And this one doctor got up there and she made her speech. And she's right. There's a point where we just have to say, all right, let's see what happens. Sure, there's going to be some fucking death. And if it turns out that it backfires and we all got to go hide back in our houses again, we'll have to do that. I don't know. But I certainly don't want to own this Myrna. Oh, getting hammered. I just tell you, the funny, one of my favorite trades of today was Walmart short. Again, it's an earnings reversal. Those are the trades that I do. Myrna short today was pretty good. It's actually turned into a monster right now. NVAX. Yeah, how many people die from cars, right? Yeah, all that stuff. There's probably still more people dying from diseases that nobody should even get anymore. But you know what? If you know one person that got it and they died, you immediately taking this shit serious, more serious than somebody who you don't know. I know a dozen people that got it. It's a lot for one guy to have that many people. They're all better now. One guy was just a little lethargic for 3 days and he had it. No fever, no cough. One guy had to go full incubator. They gave him the hydroxychloroquine. And another thing, do you know that you can't even get that drug certain places? If I want to take the drug and risk my life, that's up to me. If my doctor says, "Here, go take it." Right. It's exactly right. If I knew somebody that died from it, I'd have a whole different attitude. It's true. I had a guy, our friend died of a heart attack. Sucks. 48 years old, two kids. Anyway, so yeah, man. So somebody wanted to know, how come I say I'm the best trader on YouTube? Because I really think I am. Now again, I don't know. There's a caveat there. I think I'm the best idea generator. How about that? I'm an idea generator right now. I only take 20% of the ideas I spew anyway. I can't trade and talk and manage positions. That's why my trader was supposed to be managing my Walmart today, and I don't know, he must have fallen into a coma. Haven't heard back from him in like 4 hours. That's always a good sign. Last I know, he got stopped out of his Walmart, and then I haven't heard back from him. Thanks, man. What's on my face? This is the UVXY beard. No, this is the I never have sex with my wife anyway beard. That's what it is. My wife doesn't like it, so I'm just growing it. If she actually gave me a reason to shave it, I would. No, I was hoping to short that Myrna tomorrow, but it looks like it's getting a little ahead of itself right now. I mean, the short is kicking into high gear right now. Speaking of silver, I got some of these finally. I got, about a dozen. There's a shortage on silver. I'm still waiting for my Eagles, and I'm still waiting for some of my 1OZs, man. So I am all about the Halliburton. That is my only oil and energy. My list right now, well, I bought CCL today. I just didn't want to take a loss on the last little bit of it, so I decided to hang on to it like an idiot. But I got DraftKings. If you want to own it, DraftKings is my favorite stock right now. I love Halliburton, but at 11.25, I don't like it as much as I liked it at $5. My original price was $3. I bought $5 calls for January 22nd, 2022 for $3. So my cost average is $8. That's my position I'm still in. I've been selling calls against it that my cost average is now 0. I've been selling calls against my Halliburton every week. But I love DraftKings because of this reason alone. Sports will be back. And if there's nobody in the stadiums, 10 times the amount of people that were ready to gamble when sports came back will be gambling. DraftKings broke out from the IPO range. 2250 got you 25, 25 got you 30. Technically speaking, it's awesome already. You've had 2 reversals on the upside. What do you think this stock's going to do when sports comes back? DraftKings, to me, is a no-brainer. $120 stock 2 years from now. I'm waiting. Now, some of these other ones that I own, the VTIQ, I finally got back into that today. Finally got the reversal. There's my reason to buy it. STZ, I've been in this since the crash. We're up on it. Weed and alcohol, how do you not own Constellation Brands? PCG, I still think it's just going to be, they're going to recover. What else we got? I got the marijuana index, which finally I'm profitable on that trade. That was one of my losses. But everything's funded by these trades like Walmart. But the MVA, I don't get it. It's been the same story for 22 years now, right? If it hasn't been bought out for 20 years, why would it be? Isn't what they have obsolete at this point now? I don't know. What else did I get recently? I got a new axe. I'm very active on eBay. I don't like gold. I don't know. I thought gold would be at 880 an ounce. I completely got it wrong. I thought once it started rolling over back down under 1200, I thought you were going to get a freaking collapse. Yeah, everything's rescheduled. The whole thing, the whole shit house was going up in flames. Yeah, that was going to be a great event, the Benzinga event. So hear me now. I'm going to tell you the same exact story that I told you last week. I don't know. I think there's going to be, you're going to be able to gamble everywhere, and online gambling is going to be just phenomenal. Yeah, blasted me in the face. Actually, I want to go out and get some rays. Listen, we just got another 35 new members in the room this week. Thank you. And every single one of those people has pretty much paid for their subscription ahead of time. It is the business model that I would choose for anybody else. This is the way to do it. This is the way. Hang out. Let me show you some of these trades. Make some money. Pony up a little. Just give me back some of the money that I just made you. And then we never talk about money ever again. We just trade and talk shit, make fun of my wife for the next 3 or 4 years. Oh man, these COVID stocks are getting slammed right now. Well, the deal that I'm doing now, which I'd be more than happy to, let you guys in on. I did the Memorial Day to Labor Day. Remember those? Remember Memorial Day to Labor Day when you would rent a house and you'd go away? I'm doing a Memorial Day to Labor Day for $1,100. That gets you the room. I'm even giving you my secret code and my layout and I'm going to do probably a course in July, and I'll probably do another 5-hour class right before Labor Day. So it's 2 classes, Memorial and Labor Day, all the comedy stylings you could get, all the abusive wife jokes you could stand, all for the low, low price of $1,100. And if you decide you want to stay for the rest of your life, use that $1,100 as a down payment for the granddaddy 3-year full girlfriend experience, which we won't talk about now, but $1,100. It's the best $1,100 you'll ever spend, especially if you take a free month with me and you make $1,100 in the first couple of days like we just did. I mean, these last 2 days have been awesome. I mean, I blew this end of the day here because I didn't want to believe the market actually could go down. But UVXY starts to go up, or one gold coin. All right, I'm going to go get some rays on my face, get some vitamin D. Maybe I'll shave when the Dow hits 30,000. I don't know. But here, before I go, let me tell you what happened. Today's action is an exact replica of what happened last Tuesday. So we got this weird selling in the middle of the day that we didn't think anything of because we're conditioned now to just assume the market's never going down because it never does, right? But then suddenly we did. And the VIX spiked and the UVXY came along for the ride. And the market rolled over through the fucking multi-day VWAP, which is what we were waiting for. So then finally we sold off. So tomorrow, if this was a significant pivot point on the market, which right now you have to think it is, tomorrow is the put up or shut up moment. So if they do us a favor like they did us last Wednesday by gapping this market up on a bunch of bullshit and we roll over again, hell yeah, it's going to be the same exact day. I want you to go out there and I want you to buy the 225s. Sorry. If this market gaps up and the Qs are above 227 tomorrow, you want to be looking at those 227 puts for the end of the week. I can't see anything. Where'd they go out today? Let's say the 227s open up tomorrow at around 2, and we start to roll over, you'll probably wind up paying 2.25. And there's no support till 223.25, right? So if we do get a sell-off tomorrow, it should be pretty good. All right? It should be minimum $1.75. What I'm thinking is 2 is the easy price to remember. 223.23. That's where I think the market goes. So if you're sitting here with some 227s at $2, we get the move that we anticipate, you're making about 150% tomorrow on that trade alone. And that would take you about 2,500 years in a bank right now. So if we could double our money in 4 or 5 hours tomorrow, pretty sweet. All right? And of course, I'm hating every biotech stock on earth right now. I think it's the whole industry is a freaking, I hate I hate pharmaceuticals. They're all corrupt. They're in with the government. It's a bunch of bullshit. You know the Illuminati are all a bunch of pharmacists, right? These Myrnas and INOs and Codexes and NVAXs, worthless. Worthless. But what happens is when they get caught in this short squeeze, you can't take the pain. No matter how smart you think you are, you're shorting that Myrna, it gaps up, you're like, oh God, you're covering it. And you take your loss. And then it rolls over without you. And then you get short again, and then they release some bullshit news and it gaps up in your face again. And you're getting hammered. Cues for the end of the week. Yep. But I was telling the new guys here the story, right? There's so much opportunity right now that really choose the best one to me, today was Billy and Walmart for me, and VTIQ going green. Because I love me some earnings reversals. So much opportunity, and all we're trying to do is make a day's pay every day. But tomorrow might be a day where you might be able to make a month's pay or 3 months' pay. So do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Meanwhile, I just killed the entire cruise industry by holding on to this stock into the close. I mean, I single-handedly destroyed Carnival Cruise Line. I swear to God, this stock going to go to zero now that I didn't sell the rest of it. What a dumb idea. And one of those moments where I was like, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It never gets better. And the sick thing is it did get better. I sold some at a profit, and I was like, all right, cool. Let's see if I can get 15 bucks out of it. All right, maybe I should sell it here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just never works out for me. Seems to work out for everybody else. And speaking of that, how come I'm the only one that ever loses money in the stock market, right? If you go on StockTwits and Twitter, nobody ever loses money. I'm the only one that's ever taken a loss on any trade, according to Twitter. How's that possible? Am I the only one that ever loses money? It's crazy. All right, I'll see you guys. Be careful out there. It's treacherous, man. It's treacherous. Government, man. Fiat currency. Fake viruses. Silver, baby. I'll see you guys. Stop into the website. It's free. It's free. Come hang out for a month. All right? And when we're officially allowed out of our houses, we're all going to meet in Nashville, and we're going to get drunk for 3 straight days on me. All right? I'm not going to pay for your hotel or your flight, but I'll buy the drinks for 3 straight days. Let's rock out. And if you didn't know, Nashville, the bachelorette capital of the world. So eventually, when we're all allowed out, bachelorette parties will start happening again. We'll all meet in Nashville. All right? Drinks are on the house. You insult them a little bit. Drinks are on the house. All right. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe next Monday, maybe tomorrow after the close when the Qs are at 223 and I make one of those I told you so videos. And then you say, well, did you do the trade? And I say, well, I did it kind of. All right. I'll see you. You insult them a little bit. Go around the corner over here. No, right over there. Over there. Right around the corner. My website, hitthebid.com, man. Or send me an email, the warlock at hitthebid.com. I'll give you a password, even though you were mean to me when you first came on. A little out of order. You insult them a little bit. What did I say? Don't buy anything. Man, I've been so locked into my house. I can't even get my kids to sit down and watch a movie with me. It's like, you'd think we'd come together. All right. Oh, yeah, I got the thickest skin in the world. Plus, I'm a complete freaking loser. I really am. I mean, the hell am I holding this CCL trade? Schmuck. All right. I'll see ya.